Hello there.
Hello there, troopers, and welcome back to General Economics Bunker. Thank you so much for joining me here on this very special night. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, we are on this fine Tuesday night, gathered here to celebrate, well, to celebrate this. We are here on June 25th, 2024, which, by the way, it just sounds so sci fi to say, 2024. We really dropped the ball. Okay. We should have had, flying cars and like space colonies and all kinds of stuff by now, if we had our way, what we thought we were going to do back in the 80s. Anyway, that didn't quite happen. We have, you know, we have smartphones and cars that kind of can drive themselves, but not always and not safely. So, I guess we're making progress. But first and foremost, thank you so much for joining me here again on this anniversary show, guys. It is 3 years to this day that I first posted a video here on the channel, and thus a legend was born, right? JK. But it's been 3 years, guys. 3 years of doing YouTube. Um, it's so crazy to think, so much time has passed, and we're definitely gonna talk about it, of course. But it's been fun, and I just want to say thank you. You're gonna hear me say that quite a bit of times throughout this stream. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Very special stream for me. Um, I'm super excited, to talk to you guys. It was quite the weekend, first of all. But and again, we'll catch up on that. But first, let me remind you that if you want to jump on the stream here with me, the link is actually posted or should be posted on the top of the chat here. And it also, if you go to my community tab on General Economics Bunker YouTube channel, the community tab also has that link. So if anybody wants to just jump in, stay for a couple minutes, just say hi to the chat, um, you know, talk about stuff that you're working on, by all means, okay? Feel free. If y'all want to hang out for the entirety of the stream, that's on you, by all means, the more the merrier. So, again, if anybody wants to join me here on the stage, the link is pinned here in the chat and is in the community tab on the YouTube channel. So make sure that you check that out, and I would greatly appreciate it if you do. Okay, so I'm not ignoring you. So let's jump right into the chat. Thank you, Bunker Bunch, always turning up in force. First and foremost, we got Brad Cool 2 saying, "Congrats, Jose, to a great person and awesome content creator. Cheers to many more successful years here on YouTube." Hey, man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Brad, and thank you for your continuing support, man. Brett is a very technical guy. He is one of probably the top two people that I know that absolutely love to tinker with software when it comes to streaming and things like that. So whenever I hit a hiccup, I always reach out to him. Juan saying hello there. Congrats, brother. 3 years, a lot of great videos and streams. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Um, as always, thank you so much for your support. Got Dark Angel saying congratulations on 3 years. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And again, thank you for the support. Justin saying congrats on 3 years. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Go check out Utini Designs here also on YouTube. So here is the link, guys. Again, if somebody wants to join me here on the stream, feel free. Rolando, what's going on, brother? Our multiversal moderator. As many of you know, Rolando is every stream, everywhere, all at once, sometimes twice. And I just want to say thank you, Rolando, for all the hard work that you do, not just for me, not just for my streams and my channel, but basically for everybody's channel, man. So I really appreciate it. And let me know when you want me to send out your figure. Okay. Hey, we got the Legacy of Nerd. What's going on, man? Saying, make sure to like the stream on your way in. Appreciate you, man. So yeah, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys can hit that like button. Let's uh let's start working on year 4, right? Let's start telling YouTube that, hey, you know what? This guy's doing all right. Let's give him one more year. We got Chris from the Man Collects. Good evening, everyone. Congrats on 3 years, General. Here's to another 30. Phew. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Guys, if you enjoy toy hunting, you definitely have to be following the Man Collects. All right, this guy's a freaking machine. So make sure that you check him out here on YouTube. We got my buddy the Dad Vader saying hello there. What's going on, brother? Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so Dad Vader and I are actually working on something this weekend. So more on that in a few minutes. Got Jeff, Star Wars Addict 77 saying 3 years. Wow, happy anniversary, brother. Hey man, I really appreciate it, man. So Jeff is one of those guys that has a already had a gorgeous collection setup, and he kind of revamped it and somehow made it look better. And dude, I've been following your build for the desk, which I absolutely loved before. Again, your desk setup is very cool, but again, somehow this man is just not satisfied with having something awesome. He has to go for epic every time. So make sure that you check him out, especially on Instagram, to follow along his journey. Rolando saying hi to everybody, appreciate you. Jeff saying hi to Rolando. We got Josh saying congratulations. Hey man, I appreciate it, thank you for joining. Ultra Carcilla saying Ultra Carcilla's in the house and congrats on 3 years. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining. Rolando, good to see you, buddy. Yes, sir. Rolando everywhere. 2024. We just got a retractable lightsaber. Yeah, you know what? You know what? That's actually a good point. That is actually a good point. Um, I'll take it. I will take it. We got Greg Figure Fever saying hi, General Canoes Bunker, and everyone in the chat tonight. Appreciate you coming in. Rolando saying hi to Ultra Carcilla and Figure Fever. Figure Fever saying hi back. Ricardo saying hola, mi general Kenobi. Congratulations on your 3 year anniversary. Appreciate you, Ricardo. Thank you so much for coming in. Rolando saying hi to Ricardo. And Ricardo saying hi to everybody and to Rolando. Ultra Carter saying Ricardo, aka Q66. Good to see you, pal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rolando saying hi to Josh. Figure Fever saying, Jerry Kenobi, it goes by fast. Congratulations. It really does, man. It's kind of crazy. I feel that I blink and we're here, especially this last year. Hey, Ultra, good to see you, my friend, says Ricardo. Dad Vader saying, what's up to everybody? Ricardo saying hi to Dad Vader and to Brett. Ultra Carter saying, how many Rev 9 Terminators do you think could kill a Jedi, since Rev 9s have the ability to split the endoskeleton liquid metal from each other, as the Rev 9s are 2-in-1 Terminator? Dude, I think it boils down to what their exoskeleton and the liquid metal, how well do they do against lightsabers, right? And to be honest with you, I kind of see a Jedi pushing away the using force push, right, to gain himself a little bit of ground. But those liquid metal ones, the liquid metal portion, I guess, I can see themselves sort of like anchoring and negating that. But the exoskeleton ones, I think those would, fly out. So I don't know. That's a good question. I would like to see it played out. Let me know if anybody does a simulation of that. Brad saying, yo, hey, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for joining Coming Soon Podcast. Make sure to check him out also on Instagram and Facebook. 3 years of great streaming, my bro. Congrats. Cheers to 3 more. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Ricardo saying, Rolando is the living matrix. Dude, seriously. It's impressive. Ultra Carter saying, Legacy of Nerd, great to see you again, man. Josh saying, just sitting here watching Ultraman on Netflix. Ah, nice. Gotta check that out. PMP Zen on Tigger saying, hello there. Just wanted to pop in before my watch party. Congratulations on the 3 years, my friend. Thank you guys. Rolando saying PMP saying, what's up to Rolando? And that better saying, pretty simple for a Jedi to crush the core power system Terminator. I forgot what it's called, but pretty easy. Yeah, the what's it called? Their power cell, whatever it's called. Antonio, what's going on, man? Saying, what's up, bro? Appreciate you joining, man. Thank you so much. And we got our brothers from the Countdown City Geeks saying congrats to say you've had one hell of a year. Yes, yes, I've had, and we're gonna talk about it too. Antonio says Rolando. All right, guys. So um couple of things that I want to talk about here. And once again, if you want to join the stream, the link is in the chat and also on the community tab. So feel free. So for those of you that maybe weren't around for last year, I always like to take a little bit of time and talk about the sort of like the story of how we kind of got started here. So this is back again 3 years ago, 2021, and I kind of started the channel. I've been thinking about starting a channel for a long time, right? And I didn't really know what I wanted to do, to be honest with you. Of course, I knew it had to be Star Wars because that's what I love. But I wasn't really sure in what format, or I'll be honest with you, I wasn't even sure if I wanted to be on camera, which I still found very odd, to be honest. I've gotten a little bit better, but yeah, it's still not my preferred choice. Um, and so anyway, that's at the tail end of the pandemic. I was unemployed, so like my headspace was not where I thought it should be for to start creating content. I didn't want it to be, oh, just because I don't have anything better to do, then I'm gonna start making YouTube videos, because I thought that was gonna sort of translate into the quality of the product, and it wasn't gonna be great. Spoilers, it still wasn't great. It still kind of isn't. But that was sort of my mentality. Just saying, yeah, you know what? Um, I don't know that I want to start this, without the right mindset. But it I kept thinking about it. It kept, of course, being in my mind. And so I decided to do it the Friday. So I posted my first video on a Friday. I remember that. Um, the Friday before I started a new job. So my new job was scheduled for Monday to start, and on Friday I was like, you know what, I am doing this. This is happening. Um, which you can say it was probably not the best timing, but at the same time, I felt that I was in a better place. Again, sort of kind of like where I was with my mind, and where I was in my with my mental health, really. Um, and so yeah, so that it was I posted it on June 25th, 2021, and it we just kind of never looked back, really. We just kind of kept going, and here we are, 3 years later, um, still making not great content, but having a ton of fun by doing so. But so yeah, that's a quick, very quick, maybe origin story on how I got started here on the channel. But we got a guest here, so let me bring in the one and only the Dad Vader. What's going on, brother?
What's up, guy?
Thank you for joining, man. How's it going?
Doing pretty good. Congratulations on the 3-year anniversary there.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. So I'm gonna fast forward here on my talking points, and since you're here on screen, I just want to let everybody know that my man and myself, we are actually going to be at Rebel Scum this weekend. All
Yep.
right, we more than likely we will be there Friday and a good chunk of Saturday. All right. So if you're going, and it's gearing up to be a great show, by the way. So if you guys are going to Rebel Scum Con, I always have trouble saying that. Rebel Scum Con, check us out. We're gonna be around. We're gonna be, hanging out, meeting people, probably spending more money than we should,
Yep.
but it's gonna be a blast. So I want to say thank you, brother, because I wouldn't be going if it wasn't for you. So thank you for helping me with that.
Yeah. No problem, man. You helped me out What was that? Nostalgia Con.
Yeah,
We had a good time there, so I'm hoping we have a better time Rebel Scum Con because it's going to be all Star Wars
I
for
know.
the entire time that we're there.
Absolutely, yeah, man. So I'm excited. We just had a major con wrap up couple of days back. So this weekend was busy, but hey, it just kind of lined up right like that. So I'm ready. So again, I appreciate it. And also, guys, once again, go check out that Bader, especially on Instagram. He has some awesome cosplays, and I just love your reels, dude. Those those
Man,
the one that you always get me with are, hey, you want to grow your account to
yeah.
to like a
That was a
million
good one.
followers, dude. Every single time, and the worst part is that I've seen it before, but every single time, dude, I end up watching them like, damn it, man, not again. Like,
Hmm.
so make sure that you check him out. Um, that Vader here on Instagram. I guess that's your main
Yep.
social media, right? So check him out over here on Instagram, that Vader again. And he has a ton of cool cosplays, but of course, like the name says, I think my favorite one is still actually Darth Vader, right?
Yep.
So very legit. He helped us out also on like we mentioned before on NostalgiaCon. He was cool enough to show up, fully decked out in his Vader suit, and just kind of hanging out with us. And honestly, that was kind of the highlight because a lot of people were like, "Whoa!" and wanted to take pictures and stuff like that. So it was definitely an attraction, going on.
It was a good time, man.
Yeah,
A lot of
that
people, uh, they see you in the suit, and it just draws people into whatever you're doing. So whether it's the charity work or helping you out, man, it was a great time.
absolutely, and I appreciate it, man. Like I said, and once again, guys, just a reminder: we are gonna be at Rebel Scum Con this weekend, so make sure to check it out. Again, the show is gearing up to be really good. Um, a metric ton of guests, right? For Star Wars, there's so many people, voice actors, live action actors. Yeah, so make sure to check that out. Rebel Scum Con. It's here in Texas, in the Dallas area. So make sure to check that out. It is, I forget, if does it start on Thursday? I think it starts on Thursday, right?
Thursday won't have any of the guests. It will be
It's
mainly
just,
vendors, and
yeah,
I think they're going to have some games,
right.
some mock, and then a few other games that they're going to be able to play. But mainly, it's a vendor show for Thursday. So
Nice.
way Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you can spend your time hitting up a guest because, like you
Yeah,
said, it's
exactly.
a
Because
ton.
yeah, it's a ton of people. Rick, our buddy Rick, he's got, dude, I don't know how many like photo ops and autographs he was showing me during Superhero Con. Dude, it's ridiculous. I'm like, dude, are you just not gonna sleep? Like, what's going on? There's
Pretty
just gonna
much.
be just gonna jump from one to the other, literally. So yeah, I just remembered just you saying that so Thursday, I think Rebelscom is only open for like 3, maybe 4 hours, something like that.
It's about four.
Yeah, so it's like a small window, I guess, on Thursday, mainly for shopping. Like you mentioned, there's not, no talent going on, but if not, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're gonna be there. Or sorry, it's gonna be open. We are gonna be there Friday and Saturday. So check us out, guys. If you are gonna be attending, Rebel Scum Con, keep messing that up. We're definitely gonna be there. So
RSC. That's
right, yeah,
my brother name.
RSC. There you go. I like that. I don't know why I didn't think about that. So yeah, brother, appreciate you joining, man. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's gonna be a blast.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Did
All
you
right, brother.
did you happen to see the reel I posted with the defending acolyte? Did you see how crazy that went?
Oh no, but I can only imagine.
That was my first experience of having people come at me for my Star Wars fan.
Oh, I bet, dude. I
Wild.
bet. Yeah, yeah. It's been a first for myself. To, like I said, not that people haven't taken a stab at me before, but not this constant and not this like quantity wise. Like it's interesting to say the least.
That just means we're
Uh,
making it. We're making it
yeah, I
out.
was gonna say, right. It just hey, I'm like, I'll take all the watch time I can get, and
Oh yeah.
in the comments, for sure. But yeah, dude, it's been kind of weird slash funny, to be honest with you. Some of these things are getting definitely out of hand.
For
Um,
sure.
but we actually got another guest here waiting in the green room. So let me bring in the one and only, the instigator, the propagator, the Ghostbuster main guy of basically of Texas, really, which I found out this weekend. Please help me welcome to the stage Ted, aka Steady. What is going on, brother?
What up, gentlemen? What up? What's going on?
Not much, man. Just here hanging out. 3 years of YouTube, kind of crazy, and man, we're just hanging out, having fun, talking to people, reminiscing a little bit. Um, but yeah, dude, how's it going?
I finally have caught up on my sleep. I
I was gonna
feel
say, did you sleep for the past 3 days
pretty much, pretty
straight?
much. Yeah, no, that was tough. That was tough. Yesterday, like my voice was gone,
Oh yeah,
completely. That's because I was screaming at Sam Witwer and Andy Serkis and
yeah,
all those guys this weekend. But yeah, man, just want to come congratulate you on 3 years,
I
and
appreciate it.
I mean, I'm sure this is like your biggest year so far. So just
It's
if
been
any, I
nuts.
don't know if you've already talked about this or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there that like this year, I think is the first year that we kind of threw you at panel moderating,
Yeah,
and the very first event you did, I think you did 3 panels in one weekend. Does that sound about right?
yeah. So we ended up doing what was that? Maybe two. Yeah, maybe two that first go around. But it was a weird time because remember we had the strike going on, so we couldn't really film stuff. We couldn't really post, any of our pictures and let alone reels or anything like that regarding like interviews. It was so weird, dude, because like you said, it was my first ever panel moderating, and they're like, oh, by the way, no pictures, no cell phones even, right? And they were like on people like, hey, no, put that away and stuff. So it was like awkward, and I mean, I was already kind of nervous, and it just added like a different layer of, oh, by the way, you can't really talk about their work. You kind of have to make it so that they roll into a story without you saying, hey, remember that time you worked with Ewan McGregor? How was it? Like, you can't say that. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, that it was ridiculous, dude. Like, we had to get creative, with like, if I was in a Star Wars show, I think I would end up stealing a lightsaber. You know, what about Joel? Like, kind of like that stuff. Like, try to get them to talk, about the stories without actually posting a question. It was super weird.
Was that
Um,
last year's superhero con?
no, that was last year's. This was a first time convention also called CadaverCon down in Corpus.
Oh,
Um,
okay, cool.
yeah, so we were heavily involved on that one. As Ted mentioned, we got a couple panels, um, and it was just it was kind of weird, man. So in my panel, it was Daniel Logan, who played young Boba Fett, right? And a couple of ladies who have played, Jawas and other various like aliens and stuff. And I remember like even up to the time of the panel, they were like, I don't know if we're gonna do it or not. Like they were like hesitant, um, just because of the whole strike thing. So they decided to do it. They're like, okay, we'll do it, but you know, zero cell phones, right? If we see any cell phone around, like we're out. We're literally walking off the stage. So I was like, dang it, man, so I swear to everybody that happened, Ted saw it, but it's like I have no evidence, um, because again, they were on people, Um, it was a weird time, but yeah, Ted, you're right. So technically, that was kind of like the start of it. Nostalgic Hunt, yeah, I ended up doing, dude, what was that? That was like 3 panels in one day. Now that I think
I
about
think
it,
that's what I was thinking about. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
I
three
think you're right.
panels in one day,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and then you got upgraded massively with Sam Witwer,
yeah, absolutely, man. That was
Jealous.
just insane. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
who's not easy. Like there's some people I think you got to figure them out and
yeah,
kind of find out like
yeah.
what's the right format of a question to ask.
Exactly.
Some people need to be like drug into a question. Some people just need like something real quick and they
And
can
they
go on.
take off. Yep.
And it took us like half the panel to figure out, kind of how to work with Sam
Yeah,
and make it
exactly.
really like a collaborative thing. And Jose killed it, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely killed it. Everybody loved it. And I got full confidence you could take on anybody in the Star Wars universe on a
Appreciate it.
panel. I think you're ready.
What's up, man?
Question for the masters here. So going into a panel, y'all are completely in the dark as far as what this person's personality is, how they respond to stuff. So are y'all learning on the fly, like within seconds of how to get this? Because your goal is to keep it interesting for the audience. So
Absolutely.
what is like your mental clock thinking when you're asking the questions and they may not be responding the way you think? Like how quick is that decision on y'all?
Oof, man. So Ted actually had a quite of an experience with that. This time around specifically, I would think. So one of his panels, was challenging in the sense that I think he really had to keep, a lot of times, questions go better than others, right? So
Mhm.
sometimes, you pose a question and the host, the guest just takes off, dude. 10 minutes talking about the answer, right? So you're like, okay, that can be good and bad, right? Because if you wanted to, of course, have follow up questions, you just ate up a chunk of time, right, for your panel. But I think Ted, in this particular time around, it was like, hey, like this and this, and she was like, yep, or yeah, no, that's cool, or nah, it was fun, and that was it, right? So we are like, yeesh, like I gotta, keep going, keep driving it, keep
Yeah.
trying to, increase the energy level, right? And
And it was and we had to fill up 45 minutes.
yeah, exactly. I was gonna say it was one
Mo-
of the longer panels.
Most of the panels are 30. This one in particular was 45 minutes, and it didn't go bad, but it
It did
wasn't
not.
as flowing as all the others. Like, it was me, like, in high school when you're in football and you got to push those dummies on a rack, like all the way across the field. That's how I felt. I was like pushing those dummies all the way across the field, and we
Yeah,
made it,
yeah,
but
absolutely.
it was a battle. And to your question, like if it's somebody who we are very familiar with, like I've seen every episode of a person's series or like I've seen all their movies, I kind of have an idea about their personality, but the assignments are the assignments. And
Right,
so the majority of who you're meeting, you're not entirely familiar with their portfolio. So you're going to find out kind of in the first two or three questions, what type of person are you dealing with? Are they very talkative? Do they have a lot of energy for this? Do you kind of have to change, like I mentioned earlier, the format of your questions? Do they need me to like elaborate on the question, or do they need me to say something really short and quick, like
right.
"Talk to us about this movie," and then they go off?
Yeah,
It's weird, but you kind of gauge in the first two or three questions, and then you go on from there. And like Jose said, that challenging one that I had, we were eating up time quick and I was running out of material and I got through all my audience questions. And so literally now I'm like on manual pilot mode and trying to like come up with stuff at the end of our conversation. And you never want to be
Do
kind
you
of
like weather?
behind.
yeah.
Yeah, you never want to be behind the clock. You always want to be in front, have like a stack of questions left just in case. But all in all, like all the panels went fantastic, and Jose was part of the Sam Witwer one, and that was incredible. Everybody was talking about it. He did the Darth Maul iconic line from the
Yeah.
series, and he screamed Kenobi, and it sent shivers down our spines. That's how amazing it was to hear it in person.
Jealous.
Yeah,
There's
it
videos
was
out there, and it's just like,
yeah, it was
oh,
good.
it's insane.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me catch up here with a couple of the comments. Ricardo saying, "Don't knock yourself down, General. If your content wasn't good, you wouldn't have lasted 3 years, and you would have the following you have. Keep up the great work." Hey, man, I appreciate that. Thanks for the kind words, Ricardo. Uh, let's see. So, Rolando has been sharing a bunch of links, guys. Make sure that you check it out. Instagram, YouTube, all of those. Make sure that you follow. We like to help each other around here. As I mentioned before, Dad Vader right here on Instagram. There's the link on the chat. Make sure that you are following. Hey, we got Jorge in the house. What's going on, man? Hyperdrive. What's saying? Happy anniversary, Jose. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Got the real life perspective. You're saying howdy there. That's my Kenobi impression. So we actually got to meet the real life perspective show at the Superhero Con this weekend. So he was stopping by, checking out the con. So it was good to see him. Yeah. Told Jose you congrats in 3 years. Keep it up. Awesome. Stinky Ann, can I join? Yeah, sorry, I saw you right now, but I think you had to leave. I'm so sorry. If you can, try to rejoin. Josh, I'd appreciate a few follows. Thanks. Yeah, absolutely, guys. So make sure to check it out. Again, a bunch of links here in the chat. Make sure that you check it out. Make sure that you follow. Make sure that you comment, and make sure that you help each other around here. So, since we're on the subject, I actually wanna pull up a little clip that I did for Sam Whitwer. It looks like crap because I just pulled up my phone without even like aiming since he started doing it. So, but it's gonna give you a unique perspective that I don't think you've seen. A different point of view from it. And let me see if I can play it here with the sound. So this is it. So this is my leg. These are Ted's legs right here, and that is Sam Witwer as he's starting to go into his famous line right for Darth Maul. So again, I was trying to be as quick as I could, and it doesn't look great. That's why I didn't post it. But I figure if we're on the subject, I might as well show you guys here. So let me know if
I
y'all
had
can
no
hear it.
idea you took your phone out during this, by the way.
I'm good like that, but like I
Sneaky
said,
ninja.
but the thing is, obviously, it was trying to focus on something else besides, Sam, right? So, and I couldn't like adjust it on the spot. I would have looked too weird, right? Like me trying to be up in his face and record. But I did grab this for me. But I figured, you know what? Let's share here with the Bunker Bunch. So let me know if y'all can hear it. Can y'all hear that? No.
I didn't hear it.
Ah, dang it! This thing is not. Let me re-add it again. Now, of course, I forgot to share audio. It's fine. I'm a professional.
Ted, did you get like goosebumps as he was like rolling into it?
Yeah, because you realize guys of this caliber and the voice acting game, it's not just like them speaking with their normal tones.
Right.
Like as soon as he covered his eyes, it's
Dude,
like,
oh my God.
oh
When he
my
did that,
God,
and
we're
I'll be
going
honest with
in.
you. Well, let me show you this, and then I'll talk about that because here we go. Take two. All right. I think you should be able to hear it now.
Was I can see him in my mind's eye. Kenobi. Kenobi!
You don't need to see the rest of my leg there, but yeah, it was crazy. I got chills seriously, dude. Like, still, but what I was gonna say is we asked him, right? So it was actually a fan question. Hey, could you please do the Kenobi scream, right? Of course, Ted and I wanted him to do it, but we're like, if it comes from us, it might not be like as well received. Luckily, a fan, posted the question for us, and so Ted was like, "Hey, your
We didn't
biggest fan here, yeah, wants for you to do the Kenobi," and he was like, "Oh, like dang it, like kind of like why would you ask me that? Not in a
Every
bad way.
time.
Yeah, not in a bad way, but kind of like, oh man, like that's, I don't know. And so the guy was front row seats, right? The one who asked the question. He was actually a vendor at the con.
Was that Big John?
That was Big John. Yeah.
Big
Oh, okay.
John.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That
Shout out
was
to
Big John. And so he goes, dude, it's my first con like ever. And so Sam was like, dang it. It's like, all right. So he covers his face, right? And I thought he was like going like, damn, these guys, like I hate them so much. But no, bro, he was like, like Maul, remember how he was like partially blind at that spot, So dude, he was like in character like that. So and like I said, I missed what was going on like the first couple of seconds when he's just like covering his eyes. And of course he starts going into it, right? Like, oh, I can see it in my mind's eye and stuff. I was like, dang, like that's what he's doing. So yeah, it was super fun. Super cool guy. I mean, he knows a metric ton out of like Star Wars, but very, very cool. And he's done everything. So, it's not like he's a stranger to fans. Hey,
And
from the Countdown City Geeks.
The video cuts a little quick there, but the crowd erupted.
Oh yeah.
You heard
absolutely.
Big John first. That's Big John saying, "Let's go."
Yep.
But
Yep.
then the crowd erupts, and then I'm kind of putting the outro. I'm saying, make some noise to Sam Whitworth so we can get off the stage. But you can barely hear me because they're just going
they're just going
bonkers
off.
in the
Yeah.
seats.
Exactly. So we got Tommy from also from the Countdown City Geeks, and more specifically from the WrestleCast, saying, "What's up, bros? Congrats on 3 years. Appreciate you, Tommy. Thank you for all the hard work, also, man, over the weekend." Right there, that's his YouTube channel. Make sure that you guys subscribe. He has launched his own individual YouTube channel, so please check it out. Mike Cash saying, "Are you Akbar?" No, Kenobi. Real Life Perspective Show says, "Congratulations on your anniversary, but cheers to many more." I appreciate it, man. Thanks. And it was good to see you in person. Tommy saying, "Gotta dip out later, friends. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. Thank you so much." Hey, look who it is. What is going on, brother? It's so good to see you. Got Sleeping Collectibles in the house saying, "Congrats, my friend. Good to see you, man." So Sleeping Collectibles was one of the first dude, I don't even know, probably like the first 5 or 10 YouTube people that I was actually watching when I started, or just before I started doing YouTube myself. His toy hunts, his live streams, like I always try to emulate up to a way, the stuff that he was doing. He has a great community, so I always like that about him. So thank you, man. I really, really appreciate you coming in. Hey, Sleeping, says Ricardo. Rolando dropping Sleeping Collectibles YouTube channel. Definitely check it out. Thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you. So yeah, guys, I know that people are probably dipping out because Acolyte, I think it just dropped. No, if I'm correct. So and I thought about postponing or moving forward the stream, but I figure right now it's kind of like when people are still awake. And I kind of wanted to do this stream on the actual date of my of the anniversary. I always like doing that. So I appreciate you for those that are hanging out. Trust me, you're gonna hear about Acolyte quite a bit. So yeah, it's been interesting. It's been quite the journey, but yeah, I don't know. It's we'll see. We'll see for this episode if we can maybe gain some ground. But yeah, guys, if you here on screen, if you guys want to dip and go check out the show, by all means, all right. Y'all don't have to stick around for the remainder of the live stream. I appreciate y'all coming in, and don't let me hit.
I have some editing to do from this past weekend.
Oh,
so-
absolutely, I believe it.
Yeah, definitely.
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
Just a little bit, just a
just
little
a little bit, exactly.
Congrats
Yeah, man,
again, man.
Hey,
Cheer
I
on.
appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, and yeah, thank you for helping me out, man. This weekend was awesome.
Absolutely. Dad Vader,
touch.
peace out, man.
Later.
We'll see you, man. Thanks. But yeah, dude. So we were kind of on the subject of the con. Let me show you. I did grab some cool pictures. They had free pictures and free autographs right at this con, and one of them was Sam Whitwer. So I did get my picture first before actually I had the panel, and so and an autograph for that matter. So it was kind of cool to, go up to him and be like, hey man, we're going to be talking on stage, later on. And he was like, oh, for real? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, that's cool. He's like, hey, what time is that again? And I was
Yeah.
like, dude, it's in like 45 minutes. And he's like, oh crap. So
you've
that was
kind of
fun.
alluded to that on a couple of times where the talent doesn't necessarily know the schedule.
No.
So it's kind
Yeah,
of
man, it's
interesting for y'all.
yeah, it's kind of funky because sometimes, and you saw it, sometimes we literally gotta walk over there and be like, hey man, you got a panel in 5 minutes. Like I kind of need you to start walking that way, type of thing, because otherwise, they don't show up, panel starts late, all that stuff. So yeah, that part was definitely interesting. The other cool picture we got is with the man, the legend Andy
Yes.
Serkis, dude. He was so freaking cool. Probably one of the best panels that I think Ted has done, like ever. The dude flew like something like 17 hours, dude, to be there, like, and he still, showed up like immediately after. So it was very, very cool.
One thing I've learned about him when you're talking about his films or just stuff that projects he's been in, it's easier to say stuff he's not been in.
Oh, dude, absolutely. We were trying to ask him like okay, so who you're gonna be in Harry Potter, because that's the only one you're missing. Like, literally. So he's very, very cool. He was cool enough to take a picture with the team and everything. Everybody was excited to meet him. And then I got also this guy here, Mr. Orlando Bloom. Dude, I think the dude was like half dying. Somebody said that the allergies really, really got to him.
Yeah.
So he didn't look the best, but he was there, man. He was being a trooper. Like he was just meeting everybody, talking to everybody. Like he was very, very cool. So, my hats off to him, because he did not look like 100%.
Oh, one thing I wanted to ask y'all about on the con was the on the free pictures and autographs.
Yeah.
It wasn't put out there that there was like only selected time periods. I heard a lot of people kind of not complain, but they were kind of taken away from that.
Yeah, I agree. I think that should have been better communicated, to be honest with you, because it was just supposed to like, oh, free, and they're here this day and this day. So in my mind, because I include myself in this, I was like, oh, so they're just gonna hang out for, I don't know, 6 hours, and however many people you can cram into that, right? But not really. Sam, for example, had 1 hour blocks, 1 hour for pictures, and 1 hour for autographs, and that was it. So what they started doing with most of them was they were actually handing out like little tickets, like, hey, if you got a ticket, that means we will get you in. But if you don't, then we're gonna have to see which runs out first, the people or the time. So some people hung around, some people were like, nah, you know what, screw this. And I don't know. In my opinion, I agree. I think that they should have laid out that, sort of like the rules a little bit better, communicate them, better. Because I agree, a lot of people were like, well, I thought, this dude is here today, and they're like, yeah, he's here, he's just not here, he's not designated for the free autograph and stuff like that.
So then a follow-up question to that: if they weren't in their blocked time for the free ones, were they at a different booth doing like their own? Because I don't think I saw anything you could purchase autographs or pictures with them.
Right. No, that's what I was gonna say. They were kind of blocked off. Like, for example, Sam, right? Sam Whitwer was there with the free autographs, free pictures, and that was it. Like you said, if you wanted to buy one at a different time, he wasn't selling. Like he wasn't available. It was just those. Peter Weller, same thing. Via Thompson, same thing. So so you kind of had to adhere to the times that they were there, and obviously try to show up early and all that stuff, which created a little bit of chaos. Some people, they're like, hey, we're not lining up people, and they're like, I don't care. He's like, I'm just gonna hang around here because I want to secure my picture or my autograph.
I imagine that also created some headache for people with purchased pictures and autographs. Like, I gotta be in line at this time, but that's where the block's at.
Well, actually, I was gonna say the only good thing about that is that they were separate. They were in different buildings, actually. So the free, let's call it the free people, right? The free artists or talent. I mean, they were on another building, so that did help, and it wasn't crammed or anything. But like I said, it was a little bit clunky at times with people. So, for example, it happened to me with Sam because I had a picture with him, and then I wanted an autograph. But by the time I got done taking my picture, the autograph line was already, pretty long. So I was right there. All I had to do is get out of the picture and come out and join the line for the autograph. But again, since I wasn't, early because I was taking a picture, right? Um, I got pretty far back, in the line for the autograph. So, and I thought at a point they were gonna cut us off because they did cut off people. That was the other thing. So yeah, like I said, it's cool that they did it. It was awesome. I got an autograph and a picture for free. Some people cleaned house. They got all of the autographs and all of the pictures for free. But I do agree they could have done a little bit better job at sort of laying out exactly what the rules were and the schedule. Because yeah, I saw some people complain about that for sure. But yeah, all right, guys. So we are pretty far into this stream here. I think it's about time we do our giveaway. So if you've been following the channel here, we posted quite a while back. We're actually gonna be giving away this guy here. Ooh, almost dropped it. So we're gonna be giving away this helmet right here. In celebration of of the anniversary, in celebration of the kind of crazy growth that we've had this last couple of months. And again, thank you everybody for that, all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers, people that watch, people that comment, people that throw a little bit of hate out there with the whole acolyte stuff. That's fine, I'll take it, no worries, I got thick skin. But yeah, so right now we are gonna be giving away this guy, and I gotta be honest with you guys, we had pretty few entries. So your odds are very, very good. So just as a reminder, you have to follow the rules, watch the video, and comment what I asked you to comment, on that video. So meaning that you watched it. And yeah, let me pull up here our good old giveaway tool. Because like I said, it's really not bad. Where did I put it? All right, so here we go. Dude, it's 16 entries. That's really, really good odds for everybody, I think. So yeah, again, this is free giveaway. I will be covering the shipping, which I should have thought about before, but it's fine. And so I think we are, how do we do this? Should we just eliminate? Should we just do one spin? I don't know. It's not that many.
It's not that many to do an elimination,
right?
But if I get eliminated, then I'm gonna be.
Yeah. So, guys, I'll give you a few seconds here. If you look over here, this is the list of entries. If anybody here in the chat knows that they register for it, right? That they enter, that they post a comment, and you don't see your name here, now's your time. All right. Please let me know. Okay. Oh, here we go. Jeff, did you comment on it? I think you did, actually. So I will... No, you're not there. All right. So there you go. One more. I'm going to put you just as Jeff. Star Wars Addict 77 for short. There we go. Okay. So that should have been updated. So now we got 17 entries. All right. So again, before we start, everybody good? Everybody okay with this? All right. Well, let's do this. Here we go. First one is, dang it, LeBron. All right. Next spin. We're going to go fast, guys. Don't worry. Pimps is then. All right, man. So sorry about that. Let me clear the audio here. All right. Next spin. Nancy Lopez. All right. So remove there. Sorry about that. We keep going. Mr. B. Sorry, man. Removed. Next. Going fast. We got 13 left. Antonio. Dang it, man. Sorry about that. Okay. Next one. Mike Skywalker. Sorry, you are out. Next one. We're down to 11. Ricardo. You're out, man. Sorry about that. Next one. Fairy Tales and Games. Sorry about that. Removed. Down to 9. Here we go. Here we go. No, dang it, man.
Oh, I'm gone.
Dang it. All right. Sorry about that, brother. But we're down to 8. Rushmore show out. Which, by the way, I will be a guest on their podcast this Friday. So I'm gonna have to work from the hotel on Friday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's gonna be pretty fun. We'll be talking about it for quite a bit. Josue, sorry about that, brother. Dang it. All right. So we're down to 6. Let's go. Let's go. Josh, sorry, man. Removed. All right, we got down to 5. Let's go. Viper Spit out. Dang it. All right. Next one. We're down to 4, guys. Pretty good odds. Pretty good odds. No, Archer out, man. Thank you. We're down to the last 3. All right. Last 3. Last 3. Pablo, sorry about that, brother. Okay. That's it.
Jeff
And
with the last minute ad.
I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. Dang it, Jeff. If you win, oof.
Oh, he's got the dark side color though.
Yeah, I know. So here we go. It's down to Jeff and Bad to Boys. So the one who is eliminated, guys, is the one that's lost, right? The one remaining is the winner. Okay, so just clarification. So last spin. Here we go for a Trapper Wolf helmet black series. Again, totally free. Let's do this. Come on.
Oh
No, come on.
Jeff did good to show up.
Jeff,
Nice.
congratulations, dude. See, good thing you were on the stream, bro. Dang. All right. So, Jeff, Jeff, Star Wars Addict 77. Congratulations, bro. Hit me up on Instagram or Facebook or anything like that with your address so I can ship out this helmet to you. Congratulations, man. Thank you for being a great supporter here of the channel. Jeff, has been one of the first ones. He's been following for a couple of years, if not more by now. And I'm delighted that he won. So thank you, friend of the channel, like I said, and also part of the Spice Runners Lounge, and kind of like that whole awesome community. So thank you for that, Jeff. Always appreciate your support, and congratulations, dude. So yeah, please make sure that you message me. You got everything, man. You got my Facebook, you got my Instagram. By all means, please send me your address. Dang. All right, that was crazy, dude. Okay, so another cool thing that so I want to talk about a little bit of some of the stuff that we got going on in the future very fast here. So like I mentioned, guys, Dad Vader and myself this weekend, okay, this Friday, Rebel Scum Con RSC. See, I do learn. We will be out there hanging out, in the show, probably grabbing, a few autographs and stuff like that. Probably buying a few toys, maybe more than a few. We'll see. And of course, just hanging out, guys. There's going to be a lot of content creators out there too. Like I said, my man was able to hook us up with some media passes, which is going to be very, very cool. Because it means, we can go anywhere we want. I'm just kidding. But it does give us a little bit more access. So it's going to be very, very fun. So if you see us, make sure to stop us, say hi, take a selfie. It's only $5. Just kidding. It's not. It's 10. And so, yeah, make sure that you hang out on this weekend. Rebels Come RSC over in the Dallas area. We will be there Friday and a good chunk of Saturday. So again, if you see us, come hang out, guys. Okay. The next one, I think, for me is I'm gonna be making some sort of appearance at More Phenomenal here in town. Guys, they got and I'm blanking out his name. I'm so sorry for Power Ranger fans, but they basically got the original Japanese actor who played the original Green Ranger, right? So the very first Green Ranger, the one that Tommy is based off of. It's his first time in America, guys. So if you guys are a Power Rangers fan, if you guys are Super Ranger fans, all of that stuff, I kind of think you should check this out. All right, especially if you're in the area or even in Texas, this might be worth the drive because again, first time in what is that, like 30 years, and he's never been to America. So show is gonna be awesome. It's free to enter, so
What's
it's
the
gonna
dates on that one?
so that one is in August, and I can give you the exact dates in just a little bit. And I know I should have written it down, but hey, I'm a professional, right? Here we go. It is going to be August 10th to the 11th. And you know what? Since I have it pulled up here, might as well show their Instagram. So this is More Phenomenal Expo, guys. August 10 and 11. This is going to be at the Wonderland of America's Mall. So again, free parking, free entrance. Basically, all you got to do is spend, if you want the picture, if you want the autograph. So here he is, Shiro Izumi. That's his name. Sorry. Again, OG Green Ranger. From the Japanese, right? From the Japanese show. Again, very, very first time in the US. So you definitely want to check that out. He is, however, not the only one because from that same, show, we have Reiko Chiba, who was the original Pink Ranger, again, from the Japanese version. So very, very awesome. I think it's going to be a good show. And of course, there will be a ton more guests. So make sure that you check it out, especially if you're a Power Rangers fan. August 10 and 11 on the Wonderland of Americas. So the next one for me, and it's not, I don't even know if I probably won't get Media Pass, but I am going to Fan Expo Chicago because I will be meeting my bucket list top tier Mark Hamill. All right. No, I don't want to talk about. Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to talk about how much that cost. Screw you guys. But I had to do it. Okay. First time photo op, father and son with Hayden Christensen. I had to jump on that. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. So I don't know how, like, I think I'm gonna be more of a con goer for that one. All right. I don't know that of course I'll be grabbing some content and stuff like that, but I don't know that I'll be able to get Media Pass for that one. It's kind of soon. But that is the following weekend, actually, after More Phenomenal. On the what is that, on the 17, 18, around there of August. So if you're out there in Chicago Fan Expo, also getting your Mark Hamill on, let me know. If you see me, stop by, say hi, all of that good stuff. Then, dude, October is gonna be insane. Very first weekend, we have ICC Con up in Nashville, Tennessee. And I think that's on the 3rd or something like that of October. It's literally the first weekend. Very, very cool. They just announced the actor who portrayed Greedo in the OG trilogy. So that's going to be super fun. He's not done announcing. As a matter of fact, I think he's going to stop by here at the bunker, to announce a few more people
Nice.
coming up soon. But I'll let you guys know when we decide on an actual date. So yeah, that's on. That is the 3rd through the 6th of October. And then we got Big Tex Con here in town in like 2 weekends after that. And then the weekend after that, we have Space Con here in town, which again, gigantic show. Ewan McGregor, Hayden Christian, Rosario Dawson, they're going to be here. Kind of nuts. And I feel poor already just thinking about it. But
is your con battery getting low?
Oh, dude, that's what I was telling you. I was like, man, I don't know if I can do 2 in a row, but I was like, because there's a little bit of a lull, I guess, in July. And I say that, but we're talking to another con down in Corpus, so I don't know. But it's nothing for definite yet. But what I was gonna say is, you think we're done? You think we're done with our shows for this year? No, we're not. No, we're not, guys.
Started
all the way up to December. We already gonna be out at NostalgiaCon Houston. Oof, yeah. I just realized how far away that sounds, and yet how little time I get to prepare. But it's gonna be a great show. They actually taking a lot of the feedback from the first NostalgiaCon here, where again Dad Vader was kind enough to help us out here in town in San Antonio, and they are revamping, reconfiguring their show for Houston, so it's gonna be even better. I know they've dropped the price, for vendors. They rearranged some of the layout. They actually cut down on hours for the con because remember this one, it was open till like 10 p.m. right, like officially, And it was kind of weird because obviously the talent don't want to stay, that late. So some people that came out at 8, 9 p.m. and they couldn't really get their pictures and stuff like that. So it was a little bit weird. But hey, like I said, they are recalibrating, reconfiguring. So it's gonna be a great show. So yeah, again, that's gonna be. Let's recap real quick. So we got Rebel Scum again Friday, Dallas area. This couple of handsome dudes right here on screen are gonna be out there. So make sure to check us out. Uh, More phenomenal. Again, I'm not too sure how much I will be there, but I will be there. Um, Fan Expo Chicago, again, more of a congoer that time. But hey, if you're in the area, let's meet up. Let's hang out. Let's go grab some dinner, maybe some coffee, all of that good stuff. Let's try to stalk, Mark Hamill. Let's see if we can find where the trailer is. All that good stuff, just stuff that regular dudes do. Then, like I said, October just explodes, guys. ICC Con, Big Tex Comic Con, Space Con. Oof, there my battery's already feeling low because
Mhm.
all those cons hit hard, dude. Like all of them are really good. Uh and they're
Big
all
Texas, I've got a debut coming with the Heroes and More group.
no way.
Yeah. So
There you go.
it's gonna be crazy for me. I'm gonna be exhausted from this one.
I hear you. You want to tell us a little bit more about that? I will give you the single right here.
Well, I don't want to say too much, but I'll be about 10 feet up in the air. So I
Jesus.
think you might know.
Yeah, yeah. But you want to tell us about Heroes and More? Just a little bit.
Heroes and More is a local charity group here in San Antonio. Their main mission is to basically bring some joy to some kids that need it. Working with kids that are terminal, may not be able to make it to a con, but we'll bring the
Nope.
con to them.
Absolutely.
Good group.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. These dudes are always out in force, pretty much at every event out here in town. They do great work. They're great cosplayers, first of all. Like their quality of costumes and all that. But like that better saying is they do amazing work. They do all kinds of help, charity, local, state, etc. So yeah, make sure to check them out. Heroes and More, Instagram,
Instagram.
Facebook, yeah, TikTok. I forget if they're on TikTok.
I'm relatively new to the group, so I don't know if they have a TikTok.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, so look them up again, Facebook, Instagram for sure. Heroes and More. They do awesome stuff, and a few of our friends are part of it too. They cosplay with them regularly, so it's very cool. All right, so yeah, like I said, guys, we got quite a bit going on. Quite a bit going on for the rest of the year. Let me jump back here into the chat, catch up, and I think we can go ahead and call it a stream. Thank you for everybody, first of all, that has hung out instead of watching The Acolyte, because I know that's everybody's favorite show right now. Like everybody just wants to jump on and drop everything and be like, no, Acolyte is the absolute best Star Wars show I've ever seen. I cannot miss a second of it. I cannot be late to watch it. So again, the fact that you put that on hold just to watch little old me up here, so grateful. But now, seriously, guys, I do thank you for hanging out. I went too far back. Hey, yo, I'm back, says Mega Jimmy Collects. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for joining. I saw you earlier and I meant to shout you out, but we were talking about something and I digressed. Before that, Jeff says, I have a story asked me to join you on a show and totally unexpected. You sent me a cup that I love with a personal note, went a long way, and still use that cup. Ah, man, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, for sure, man. You were, yeah, dude, I think you were probably one of my first ones. Back we're talking about almost 2 years ago, maybe. It's kind of crazy. Jeff saying, if anybody is in New England, I will be New England Toy and Record Show this Saturday. Roger Christian and Howie Weed. All right, cool. Hey, look who we got here. Got Nerd Affiliate, our brother Archer coming in saying, congratulations. Sorry I'm late. You should be sorry. Just kidding. I know you were watching Acolyte. Figure Fever saying, Star Wars Addicts, I live in MA. Dang it, I won't be going. Sorry, I'm going to Terrificon at Mohegan Suns in August. Oh, nice. I'm not traveling. Might try that. Also, nice. I just subbed to your channel. There we go. We just made a connection right here. Love it. Spice Runners, my Instagram, either one is great. Yeah, so again, guys, Jeff is part of the infamous Wonder, group that is the Spice Runners Lounge. All of those dudes are amazing collectors, amazing friends. Make sure that you check them out. Basically every Friday at 8 p.m. Central, and they have spun off our friends of the Rogue 5 Cantina, also kind of part of that group, right? Big community. So make sure that you check them out every Sunday at 8 p.m. Central. Nerd Affiliate say, Higher Figure Fever, Star Wars Addict. You don't have Mark's number, Kenobi? You're big time now. I wish, bro. I wish. I would have settled for Sam Whitwer's number. Jeff saying hi to Archer. Feel free to say I saw your full name. Is it surprise run? No, it's okay. Ricardo saying, great stream, Jerry Columbia. I would rather watch your stream. Ah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I don't know if it's saying much, but I appreciate it. Archer saying, the Echo has some sort of record for most views of any Star Wars show, so the hate watching isn't helping. Yeah, I know, right? It's you would think it's counterintuitive, but yeah, apparently not. Ultra Card saying that anyone you heard about the upcoming Terminator anime, Terminator series, I'm stoked for the Terminator anime series coming to Netflix on August 2024. Nice. That's good, man. Because honestly, the last few movies, I guess, just haven't really been hitting like they would have liked, right? Like I would have liked to. That's a franchise that I always enjoyed. They've been kind of hit and miss, more miss, I guess, in the box office than anything. So hey, I'm all for an animated series. I think they could do quite a bit, with that. Congratulations on the 3 years. I appreciate you, Ricardo. Thank you so much, and I appreciate all the help, and the support all throughout these years too. Ultracar says no, but that is cool. Yeah, right. Ricardo says they're affiliated. Evening all, got me Tennessee Geek. What's going on, man? Thank you for joining, brother. I appreciate you. Ricardo saying hi. Feel free, no trailer so far. The Images anime has been revealed, and Timothy Oliphant, nice, will voice the Terminator. Oh, interesting. Much love. Thank you, brother. Love the channel. Always drop the tuning. Yeah, man, I know, and I really appreciate it. So thank you, Jeff. I am glad that you got a helmet now. Juan saying hello there. What's going on, man? Saying I'm not home, just passing. Say back congratulations 3rd anniversary. Appreciate you, man. I know you were here earlier before the stream started. So thank you to everybody. Again, I've said it before. I will say it again. The community is absolutely the best part of doing this thing that we call YouTube. This year has been kind of crazy. I should say this last couple of months, honestly, have been kind of crazy for the channel. We grew, kind of faster than we've ever had before, honestly. So thank you to all the new subs. Thank you to all the new people, watching, checking out our posts, our shorts, all of that stuff. But I said it before and I said it again. Thank you to everybody that's here. You guys are, my bunker bunch, of course, and I always appreciate each and every single one of you taking time of your busy day and busy lives to just hear me talk about Star Wars, right? I mean, that's kind of what brings us all together, and I appreciate you, and thank you so much for this past 3 years, for the support, for the good memories, for the friendships that we forged. So once again, I just want to say thank you to everybody. Let's thank my co-host here, Dad Vader. Make sure that you check him out on Instagram. And again, guys, both of us, Rebels Comic-Con this weekend, Friday and Saturday, we'll be out there. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be expensive. It's fine. There's credit cards. It's okay.
Yep.
We'll figure it out. So once again, thank you, each and every single one of you for joining, for listening in, for tuning to the videos, to the live streams, all of that good stuff. Yeah, guys, so tomorrow year 4 starts, so let's go, let's hit it, let's make it better, right? So thank you, each and every one of you. I really appreciate you. And just as we leave, make sure that you check us out over on Facebook, General Kenobi's Bunker. We're trying to grow that one there, so I would greatly appreciate it if you haven't. Go check it out. Facebook, right there, just type in General Kenobi's Bunker. Instagram, general.kenobis.bunker. TikTok at general_Kenobis_bunker. And don't forget, we do have a second channel where we produce content in Spanish called El Búnker del General Kenobi. I've neglected it a little bit, not gonna lie, for this past few weeks, but I promise you we're working on some cool stuff there too. So that is gonna do it for this anniversary stream. Thank you once again to everybody. Thank you to my co-host. Thank you for joining, guys. I really appreciate you. And yeah, like I said, year 4, here we go. We'll catch you on the next one.